and everyone predicted that there wouldn't be shocks, and there weren't, but all of the games were closer than maybe you would anticipate, and perhaps this one will be similar. It won't just be a case of the Premiership side turning up and knocking out the League One side, although Calvin Miller might have something to say about that.
I think he might have been listening to you, because you were getting to your point there, and Calvin Miller picks it up, dances inside, great little shift, and we know he's more than capable.
But Spencer preparing to swing this in. It's over Jamieson. I think it was his brother Nicky who was on hand to head it clear, actually. Bailing out brother Darren. Marsh gets it back into the area and picks up once more. Is there room for a shot? It's a rather tame one, but it might yet break for Graham. And a deflection, and Darren Jamieson this time keeps it out. Miller! Darren Jamieson once again with some heroics in the goal to keep his side on level terms.
The first one, I think, more impressive, because I think there's a big deflection as it comes to him. Yeah, great reactions.
There's Broggio. That's a good ball, and Miller well off target. There's a good move from Falkirk.
Yeah, he's disappointed, Calvin Miller, but Falkirk now starting to get into positions where they look a real threat, and I can see his frustration, but it's coming away from him. He's at full stretch and he's just trying to keep that down, which it is difficult. He's under a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, Tate tries the big switch out to Adams, who nods it down for Calvin Miller. Back to Spencer. Miller, it's a lovely chase down for Spencer. Agonisingly wide off the deflection.
It's a great little knockdown from Brian Graham. The chest on Brad Spencer. Yet again, Stenny player in the way to get the block in. Certainly a little bit different. Buchanan getting across, getting the block in.
Well, things have really gone to plan for Stenhousemuir beyond the 70-minute mark, and still they haven't been broken down. But here's Ethan Ross trying to bend one in. We'll see him do that on a number of occasions and find the back of the net. But this time it was a yard or two the other side of the upright.
Yeah, seen it many a time, and his eyes would have lit up as this ball falls at his feet. Quick shift and hit, but doesn't get the bend on it he would like.
Miller swings it back post, and a downward header from Spencer, I think it was, who got the end of it. Held by Jamieson on his line.
No, this time the delivery's in the area the Falkirk are looking for. Spencer just can't get the power on it. He's fine, rightly so.
Here's Adams in a decent position, picks out Wilson. Can he get the shot off here? Big chance for Spencer, and he sent it well wide of target from Brad Spencer.
I thought it must have taken a deflection.
Yeah, me
he's
too.
done that wide. They're so good in those situations, Brad Spencer. Great technique. And he tops it. Doesn't get a clean connection on it. Great play. You see the desperation in the Stenny box. And it's a poor effort. And only his quality.
Yeah, that was the chance. Ethan Ross for Brad Spencer, lines one up. Oh, that's a brilliant hit from Brad Spencer. At last, to break the resistance, is a pile driver from Spencer, who passed up a much easier chance just a minute ago. But he lets fly and finally gets the better of Darren Jamieson and Stenhousemuir. And is that the goal from the captain to send his side into the last 8?
Well, we spoke about his quality for the chance that he had in the box. He was probably angry with himself for it. And Falkirk have probed, they've worked it wide, they've got crosses into the box. Very few shots from distance. and the space just opens up for Brad Spencer. It's such a clean strike across Jameson, always moving away from him. He's no chance of keeping it out. Such a good strike. And for how much Stenhousemuir had put into it, you were hoping it was a moment of magic, and that certainly is from Brad Spencer.
Spencer, having scored one, might be looking to create one here. It's him who delivers, and the header comes in from Barney Stewart, and that should be that. Flashing header at the near post, and Spencer adds an assist to his goal, and Barney Stewart gets on the score sheet. And Falkirk, having had to work ever so hard throughout the match to break Stenhousemuir down, now have the 2-goal cushion that should see them safely into the quarter-final.
Well, that's the quality that has been lacking from Falkirk in that final ball. Tremendous ball in from Brad Spencer. Great run from Barney Stewart, you have to say. It's a tremendous header as well. Power down into the ground. Jameson again, no chance. But the quality is in the delivery from me. Brad Spencer whipping that into the near post. Great header, Barney Stewart.
Here's Simpson's delivery. Oh, he's got too much on that. And it's the last kick of the ball. And Falkirk emerged victorious from this derby. Well, they were pushed all the way, but it took a couple of moments of real quality from that man, the captain, Brad Spencer, in his first goal in almost a year. Rifled in from 25 yards before delivering a free kick onto the head of Barney Stewart to nod in the second, and in Stenhousemuir's hopes of a cup shock. So it finishes at Ochilview after extra time. Stenhousemuir 0, Falkirk 2.